Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a short video to show you how to make your capsules at home for those people that have started doing the weight loss capsules but don't live here locally. This way I can show you how to make your own capsules at home since I can't sit down with you. So you need to get your 3 oils out, your capsules, and your glass dropper that I sent you. You also need some type of capsule holder. So I ordered this one from abundanthealth4u.com. It's the number 4 and then just the letter U. But you totally could make something like this. Your husband could make something like this if he's handy. It doesn't really need to be that deep of a hole. The capsule just well, if you take it apart, the larger cavity just needs to be able to sit down, and it only needs to go up about that high. So this is just an option. They're about $15, I think, from Abundant Health. So next thing we need to do is we need to open our oils. So just take them up, unscrew the top, sit that down, and then hold the oil as tight as you can and take your thumb, and we're going to pry off this little plastic dropper. This dropper just makes sure that you only get 1 drop when you're going to apply the oils topically, and I'll explain how to do that at the end of the video. So hold the oil as tight as you can so you don't fly it across the room, and pry off that top, and you take it off, and then I like to sit it by the lid together, and then do that to your other 2 also. So take off the top, pry off the plastic piece, and sit it down, and then the last one. And so I like to just keep mine all sitting together. I'm going to show you down here on the table. So I have my lemon right here, my grapefruit with the 2 lids, and then the peppermint with the 2 lids. And then my capsule holder, and this would be full all the way across with 14 capsules. I just have 1 in there right now. And then you get your glass dropper. And so what we'll do is we just take our glass dropper. We're going to start over here with the lemon, squeeze it, get up the lemon oil in it, and come and drop it in. We put 5 drops in each capsule. So this is why it's good to have the capsule holder to make so many at a time, because you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go through each one. And then once you get to the last one, if you still have some oil in here, just go back over that oil and squeeze it and drop it back in there. And then take a cloth and just wipe it and try to squeeze out all that you can, and then go on to the next oil. Squeeze up the grapefruit, put it in, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go through each one, drop it back in, and then do the same thing with peppermint. Once you have done the peppermint, you need to fill up the rest of your capsule with a carrier oil. So if you did 5 drops, of course, that'll be about 15 drops in here. So it's probably only gonna fill up your capsule about halfway. And so we want to just decrease the total amount of air that you're swallowing, because obviously if you swallow air, it's got to come back up. So you're going to burp it up. And so we just want to decrease that amount. So we're going to fill it up with a carrier oil. So we can use grapeseed oil or just extra virgin olive oil. You have this, or you can do grapeseed oil. I found my grapeseed oil at Harris Teeter. It took me a little bit to find some of that, but I like to use it instead of the olive oil, but if you have olive oil, totally fine too. So I would pour some of this in a jar first, and then take your capsule and fill up the rest of it. I am so sorry, my phone. And then you, once your capsule is full all the way up to the line there, you'll take your top and slide it back on and push down. And so you can take this first one, go ahead and take it with some water, and you'll have 13 more ready to go. And one thing on why we store it in the fridge, I wanted to show you. These are the capsules that I use. I buy them from abundanthealth4u.com. I buy 1,000 at a time because I offer them to you and to other people just to have on hand, because I know it's hard to pay shipping and handling and taxes every single time. You just need some. So that's why I offer. But I use the size 0, as you can see, but it also says on here, it says, note, capsules will dissolve after a few minutes when filled with a liquid and should be taken immediately after filling. So some people have had the problem of their capsules disintegrating. I personally have never had this problem until recently, because now my capsule is all the way up to, granted, I've been doing this 5 months now. My capsule is up to 17 drops of grapefruit, about 4 of lemon, and about 4 of lavender, because I don't do peppermint, because I'm nursing. And so my capsules did start disintegrating with that. So I think until you have that problem, I would make 2 weeks at a time, just because it makes it so much easier. And as long as you're putting that carrier oil in there also, I don't think you're going to have the issue of them disintegrating. So that's one reason we put it in the fridge, because the capsules are just made from raw material, and so it easily is digestible in your stomach and stuff. So but that's totally up to you. If you have the time to make yours fresh every single morning, go for it. But I know a lot of us live busy lives, and so it's nice to have them ready and just go with it. And then to put the top back on, sorry, I forgot to show you this. You just put that on, you'll hear the snap, and then put the lid on and squeeze it as tight as you can. You don't have to store the oils in the fridge or anything, just keep them at room temperature. And that is how you make a capsule. You totally can do the capsule for more things, like I do my migraines. I take my migraine medicine hardly works for me, and so I do what's called a morphine bomb with that. So I make capsule for that. My dad does a high blood pressure capsule that we've been able to do. So many different things you can make capsules for as you get into the oils more. Lastly, I wanted to show you 2 options that I have for people with essential oils. This is called the Essential Oil Pocket Reference. It goes through every single oil that Young Living offers. They probably sell close to 200 oils, and it tells you about every single oil individually, how to use it, where to apply it. And then in the back of this book, the thing I like the best is you can look up a symptom, high blood pressure, and it tells you what oils you can use to help treat high blood pressure, or if you have a headache, what oils to use for a headache, where to apply them. And so this is my go-to book when people ask me questions. And then, so I have this if anybody would like to buy one for me. And then the second thing I keep on hand is the handbook. And so this is more like when you're just getting started and you really just need some basic information. It tells you the 3 different ways you can use the oils. You can use it topically, you can use it with the diffuser, and then you can ingest them like I've just showed you. Oh, this reminds me, by seeing that glass of water, that when you're ingesting oils, you need to be drinking plenty of water. So try to up your water intake and just listen to your body. Like I said, the detox is probably going to do some detox to you. It might make you go to the bathroom. It might give you a little headache, but it's just getting out of all those bad toxins out of your body. But just stick with it, drink plenty of water, and listen to your body. One thing that was really hard for me was that I learned that I was eating out of habit. I would come to the kitchen and just open up the pantry door, and I'm like, I'm not even hungry. Why am I in here? And I had to tell myself and force myself to shut the door, because I would get mad, because I love food. I love to eat, and I would see really good stuff in the pantry that I bought or in the fridge, and I wanted to eat it, but it's like, I'm not hungry, so why am I eating? So really just telling me deeper issues I had that I needed to work on. And so listen to your body. Try not to eat unless you are hungry, or, if you're starting to feel weak or something, of course you need to eat. But just listen to your body. Don't eat out of habit. Just eat what you need to, and don't feel like you have to always finish everything you order or what's on your plate. If you're full, stop eating. So Anyway, that's along with the weight loss capsules. And then this book also tells you about the carrier oils, but then most importantly, it goes through each oil in the starter kit. So really this book can go along with the starter kit and helps you get acclimated with the starter kit if you're ready to move to that and purchase one of those. So I hope this video helps you so much. I wish we could sit down and chat together and talk about the oils, but please message me on Facebook, or you can email me at vaughncalcutt@gmail.com if you have any questions, or text me if you have my cell number. And I hope that helps, and let me know your questions. Thanks.